Hey guys, Grim here from Worthadram, taking it inside, making some mixed drinks, and trying to match my voiceover up to some seemingly random hand gestures. So let's get to it. So, Red did such a great job with his video that it absolutely deserves a response from me, especially with all the mixed drinks that we've been mentioning as this series goes on. Today we're actually going to go all the way back to our roots with Bushmills Irish whiskey. This was a great episode to film, and we did mention an Irish coffee. Start off with 2 ounces of Bushmills Original, or any Irish whiskey of your choice, but we do recommend Bushmills. Fresh pressed coffee of your choice. Today we're going with Black Triangle coffee. Full disclosure, Black Triangle is owned and operated by friends of the show, and they did provide this sample free of charge. Not for the purpose of review, but really just to get their name out there. They're just getting started, but man, are they good. It's dark, it's bold, it's rich, it's nutty. Please note here that I did choose a mug that was a little too tall. We probably should have gone with something shorter. Add some brown sugar. I used the equivalent of roughly half a teaspoon, and some fresh whipped cream. I don't want it too sweet, you know me. That does look good. And sure enough, it is good. If you guys are interested, please check out Black Triangle Coffee on Instagram and Facebook. Here are the links. We'll also link them in the description below. They are veteran owned and operated out of Santan Valley, Arizona. Black Triangle specializes in small batch fire roasted coffee with a love and appreciation for UFOs, UFO lore, and the bizarre and the unknown. Let them share strange stories and good coffee with you. Let's get to it. Moving on. Now we're going to take it all the way back to episode 2, where we looked at Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey. I've said all along that this is one of my go-tos. I keep bringing it back for a lot of my mixed drinks when I have people at the house, or if I'm just in the mood for something a little extra. Now, today we are going to be taking a look at the classic whiskey sour, which might turn a couple people off, but I implore you, if you're open to new things, absolutely try it. First and foremost, you want to start by preparing your glass. Would you look at that? It's prepared. Next, grab a shaker, fill it with ice, add 2 ounces of Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey, pop it right in there. And we're going to use the juice of half of a fresh lemon. Always use fresh lemons because you do want that tartness in a drink like this. I mean, it is a whiskey sour. We're going to use a dash of simple syrup, which is just 1 part water to 1 part sugar. I do believe Red mentioned. You don't need a whole lot. This is the part that might turn a couple people off here, because we are going to use a fresh egg white. Interestingly enough, this is sometimes known as a Boston sour when you add the egg whites. Crack the egg gently, rock it back and forth until you separate the yolk from the egg white. Get it right in the shaker. Keep a rag with you because it does have the potential to get a little messy. If you've cooked with eggs, you know what I'm talking about. And here, you're going to want to shake this more than you think is necessary, and that's because you really, really want to break that egg white down, get it well mixed, and almost begin to froth it. You want it, see, it comes out so creamy that it's a type of texture that you've never really had in a drink before, unless you've had a drink with an egg white in it. I used to use sour mixes in the past, and as soon as I switched over to using fresh ingredients like this, I have never once gone back. You can garnish it here with a cherry or anything of your choice, but personally I feel it just gets in the way. Ooh, I love it. It's perfect. And to send us home today, we're going to finish things off with the Rye Tai. I've mentioned before I do like Whistle Pig rye whiskey in my Rye Tais, but that can make it a little expensive, so we're going to go back to the Pendleton 1910. This was a very good rye whiskey, and we did mention in the episode that this is something that we wanted to try. So we're going to use a mason jar. We're going to add 2 ounces of Pendleton whiskey, dump it right in there. And because we try not to waste anything here at Worthadram, we're going to use the second half of that lemon that we used in our Boston sour before this. Squeeze it right in there. Make sure to get it all over yourself and all over the bar cart. 3/4 of an ounce pineapple juice, 3/4 of an ounce orgeat almond syrup. I did have to order this. Here's what it looks like. I couldn't find it anywhere locally. Pop your top on, shake it up, get it well mixed. Struggle with it for a minute, and then remember you can just take the cap off because you're straining it. You don't actually have to open it. I shouldn't have popped the top on. That actually, it sealed it pretty tight there. Pour it in the glass. Add 6 to 10 dashes of Angostura bitters. I tend to go right to the top, and I add 10. I did screw up here, and I did not dump any on my bar. Oh, I guess I did dump some on the bar. Never mind. I got a little overconfident there. Give it a little swirl and sip away. Ooh. This is one of my favorites. I am gonna have the wife try this one, kind of similar in vein to what Red did with his video, but this is a recipe that I discovered last year while she was pregnant and she wasn't able to try it at the time. Well, looks like she likes it. She's giving me the 2 thumbs up. So stay tuned. I'm gonna give you the recipes coming up here. You can pause them as needed, write them down, add them to your recipe books. This has been a blast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Thursday.